You're the best from now.
The game we're reviewing today is called Pretty Fighter, which is a fighting game for the Super Nintendo made only in Japan. It features 8 anime women, and they all just kind of fight each other. And so let's go take a look at it. Here we have the selection screen in Pretty Fighter, and as you can see, after I've selected my character, I can control her, or at least make her block and crouch, things like that. It doesn't make any sense why I can do that. It's a little glitch we found as soon as we started playing this game almost. And one time this happened, and we've never been able to recreate this ever. Alright, so here we have a match between the chick that looks like Sailor Moon, who we call Sailor Moon, and the other one who we call Bananas, and we'll tell you why later. This is what the game should look like if you were attempting to play it like a real fighting game. Which it is, of course. So you got fireballs. Looks pretty normal so far. Got jump kicks, you got low kicks. This character, the Sailor Moon character, has the fireball and a dragon punch, so she's a basic Shoto type character. So I assume she's supposed to be the main character of the game. The fireball seems pretty good, and if you notice, nobody really does a lot of damage. And that dragon punch did not knock down on hit. And it didn't do it there either. And when Bananas jumps into the air and does the splits, that's just her normal jump. She's not really attacking or anything. So pretty much this game is mainly about fast poking and using your special moves to your advantage. There's not much throwing going on. Or any throwing at all. Can't slide under the fireball. Looks like you should be able to, but she can't. That girl must be low tier. More poking up close. And she gets killed by a fireball. Looks pretty interesting. Maybe a little bit more practice and we can get pretty good at this. Alright, so now we're going to demonstrate the throws in this game. As you can see, you can do it, so that's good. And I'm going to move to the corner really quick and hey, wait a minute, she can't throw me. So apparently I can block throws. Apparently she can too, so I guess it's balanced in that aspect, but wait, what the hell? Like, I can't throw her at all! This shit is stupid. So here we have Bananas doing her double kick move, which for some reason for being a double kick only hits once. It also backs her up out of the corner. And it also doesn't even matter which kick connects, it will still only hit you one time. It's pretty stupid. Alright, so now we're going to mess with the combos a little bit. You notice after I block any of the low kicks, I'm able to block afterwards. And surprise to all of you guys, there's no combos in this game whatsoever. You can block after anything. No matter how fast it looks like the kicks are, you'll be able to block the next one coming to you. Also, nothing cancels in this game either. So there's absolutely no combos and no real ways of punishing people except for throws. As if that's not bad enough, if you notice here, there's no pushback on your normal attacks. So pretty much you can just keep spamming them on people. Unless you're in the corner, in which you get pushed back. But otherwise, you just sit there and spam normals on people. Because most likely all your special moves are crap. And just to show you that all the special moves are crap, take a look at all these ones that are really stupid.
You're the best from now.
Bananas is the top tier character in this game, and she is for stupid reasons. For example, she's got one of the best ranges on her low kick out of everybody in the game. Her slide gets her in safely to anybody with no problem whatsoever, because it's safe if you block afterwards correctly. And her fierce punch is really blitzed out looking, and it can even cross people up at the right ranges. This is good for getting people when they get up after they fall down randomly like this game makes them do. And you can sort of whore it out, because it's not like anything's terribly unsafe in this game. And the best thing about her is, when she knocks people down, she can eat a banana, which gains her life back. Everybody else in this game just fights by spamming the low kick button. It's the fastest attack they have, and most likely has the most range of everything that they've got. So you can just spam it as many times as you want. And that's pretty much all you can do, because it will beat up most special moves and anything that's not a weak attack. You can just keep spamming it on people forever, but they can also kick you back because there's no blocks done. Because this game is trash. This is what a match really looks like in Pretty Fighter. Prepare to be very disappointed, because this is going to look like the worst crap you've ever seen in your life. So here's the real match between Sailor Moon and Bananas. You get up close to the other person, and you spam your kick. As you see, every time Sailor Moon does a special move, she's getting hit. Bananas needs to slide to get back in range, and when you know it works, you slide back in on him, cross him up with the fierce punch. Get back up close with the slide, or you're far away, you're going to slide. Eat a banana. Look at this, we're going to slide. And their fierce kick slide seems to be really fast compared to other people's kicks. And you just spam more kicks, and you realize the game is just about spamming kicks, like I said earlier. I think it's safe to say that this is one of the worst fighting games ever made. Like, we can go ahead and assume it's probably not completed, because if it is, there's no reason why it should be this bad. Like, there's a whole bunch of bad fighting games out there, but this one is just the absolute worst. Like, you have no combos. Like, you got special moves that are really bad. Like, there's just no point to anything really in the game. The pushback's really random, and moves don't really work consistently. And they just didn't really think when they put this game together. Like, it's pretty obvious when you look at it that they just didn't really care. Like, that game, Tekken Man, is like a better put together game than this. And that's because, you know, you at least have another part of the game which is actually interesting. You get a shooter. But this game is just a really lame fighting game with a whole bunch of women in it. The game doesn't even have a boss. Like, you just beat the 8 people and you're done with the game. Like, what kind of fighting game doesn't have a boss of some kind? I mean, there's no dialogue between characters or no endings. It's just, you fight all 8 people and you're done. And they call it story mode. Like, where's the story at? Like, how do you have a story mode with no story in it? But yeah, this is like the worst game we've played in a while. So I think it's safe to say, like, no matter what kind of number scale you have, this game gets a 0. No matter if it's 1 to 5 or, you know, 10 to 100, like, it still gets a 0 because this is the worst thing ever. It's nothing good to say about the game whatsoever. So, you know, if you're bored, you know, you can play it, but I'm not going to play it. I'm done. So that's the end of this.